Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Southern Angels Stamping. My name is Tammy. Stay tuned for a paper pumpkin card making video. Hey y'all, welcome back. Happy International Card Making Day. Hope I get this posted in time anyway. I thought I would share a process with you, and well, actually before I do that, let me just show you a couple of cards I made with the paper pumpkin kit. Our kit was actually some boxes that you could make pumpkins, and I'll post a picture up of what I have done with it so far. And then here's some pieces I have left over. This is what you make the little boxes out of, and they're all double-sided. And I wanted to make some cards. So I also have, I digged through some past paper pumpkin kits. I like to do that. So that's the fun thing about gathering, this is what the stamps look like for this month. That's the fun thing when you start getting your paper pumpkin kits. You gather the supplies, you might have some leftover supplies. Definitely you're always going to have stamps. These are past stamps from other kits. This was last year's September Hello Pumpkin kit. I do not know where the one from the year before, I think it's still packed up because I don't have everything unpacked still. This is, I believe, a couple of years ago. This might be September's or August or November's kit from a couple of years ago. I can't remember, it's not written on there. I'd have to find the card that goes to it. And then this is this year's. And then I just found some pieces. This was actually December or January or something like that. This past year. Like December of last year or January of this year, I think. So I thought with the leaves on it and the color, I might could use it for a card. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, here is one card I've already made. And I just put, hey there pumpkin. I made some little pumpkins out of those little pieces from one of the boxes. And this is some of the tissue paper that came in the box. Now I could have undid all that, but I didn't want to waste time undoing and taking up a wire. I just figured I'd twist up some of the tissue paper. And this is some twine. Actually, I made this twine out of some blends. I just colored it with blends. And this is some of that free DSP that was in Celebration. And this is, I used one of those stamps to make a background. And then inside, I pick you every time. And oh, the punch. That's actually how I made these two, or those two pumpkins right there. There's that one, and then there's this one. And then the leftover pieces I also used to just turn them a different way. That's how I made that. And then I punched it another piece and put it inside to put my sentiment inside. And then I wanted to make a turkey one. I actually had this been sitting in, I always keep a little bowl with little leftover pieces and everything. I believe this piece was left over from last year. Believe it or not, it was still sitting in a little dish. And then I also have a little thing that I keep, I always keep like a jar of little snippets of twine or ribbon or something, and then I'll go through and I'll tie them together to make little, just little bows or whatever, and I'll put them in this other little dish, and I'll grab them when I need them so that nothing goes to waste. So that's what that is. It's just little scraps. And let's see, this is some of the tissue paper that came in the kit. This is all that came in the kit for the feathers. It's all this that I've just cut, and I used different sides of it. And this is some cardstock, and again I used this punch for the body and the head, and I used just little scraps of cardstock to do the beak and that little gobble thing, little scraps to do the little feet. I used just one of the markers. I believe I used if I remember, I believe I used this one. Yeah, the cinnamon cider marker to just give it some texture, look like feathers on the head and the body. What else did I do? Oh, the background paper is some of that free Christmas paper that we had gotten with Celebration that is no longer available. If you weren't able to get that, yeah, I hope you were able to get some of that. And let's see, oh, the eyes were actually some of the, which, this is a retired item, I think. It's some of the 2020-2022 enamel dots. The in color enamel dots, but I don't think those are in anymore. But you can, and then I've just used a black, like Sharpie to do to make the eyeballs in there. But I mean, you can find any kind of gems. I'm just trying to get those used up. You could use like the white pearls and color them in, just about anything. So there's all kinds of things that you could use. If you had Google eyes, which that's what I was going to use because I have so many Google eyes, but at the time I couldn't remember where I had placed them when I found them. And then when I used these, then I did find them again. So, and then inside I put Happy Thanksgiving, and this was a retired stamp actually that I used, but I liked it and didn't really get to use it last year because of the situation I was in. So I did want to try and use it this year. So, but that's that card. So now I was going to do like kind of play around a blending technique for maybe a background or something, and I thought I would do that. This next kit will be for Christmas cards, and even if you don't know how to make cards, this kit is perfect for beginners or those that have never made cards before. It comes with everything you need, even a block. You don't need anything but a pair of scissors. So give it a try and start making cards. A little bit too much, but I really meant, ooh, why does that look like it's leaking? I may have, I have not really gotten to play around with a lot of inks and mixed media and stuff lately. It's been a while, so I really want to get back into that. These brushes are really good. These are the ones from Stampin' Up, and I do find that they are a lot better than like these makeup brushes. And I'd like to get some more. I really would. When I first saw these, I thought that these were sponges. Until I ordered this pack a while back, and then I realized these were, you can see the difference. And this one's bigger. You can see the difference, how much finer these bristles are to these. I mean, here's a small one, and still even, you can just see the difference. And you can definitely tell the difference when you're using them. Probably need some scratch paper. I need to find a piece of scratch paper. Right, I guess I can't find a piece. I'll just use this for now. More of these. Let's see. This is a really big one. Got something on my ink here. That won't be fun. Oh, there's a little like a hair, and that won't be fun when I go to stamp. That'll get up underneath a stamp and cause all kinds of havoc. I think there's little fuzzy hairs on my brush. On my brushes is probably why. It's a bad thing about letting them sit out. They're getting dusty. They collect so much dust. in. Way. I forgot to say, this what I'm using for a stencil is from the Paper Pumpkin kit. It was where you punch out all the leaves. So that's what made my stencil. You can also use this as a background itself. All right. Just need to trim this down. I'm really not sure how far to trim it. I don't have this planned out. Edges off right now. That makes it look better. I'm sure I'll have to trim it down more. But I need to figure out a card base. And I'll show you another background too that I did. Was where these are where I used some stamps, and the stamps I used actually for this. Oh, here it is. I used the Spanner Year to make this background. But I wanted to show how you could use something strictly from the Paper Pumpkin kit. You can use these stamps here to make a background too, which I'll be showing. Okay, let's find a card base. Okay, here's a really old piece of pumpkin pie. The reason I say it's old, I can tell because it's got texture in it. And Stampin' Up's paper doesn't have this texture anymore. I'm surprised I've still got this. Must be a straggler. I didn't use that. I used to use this kind of stuff on my paper pumpkins. I have stuff like this that's old. Well, I'm losing my voice tonight. And I think that'll fit just like that. Just stick it on there like that. And then I need a piece to go on the inside. I know I'm going to have to cut it. And let's see, I may have a piece of it. Just somewhat. Yeah, that's kind of close. Where's my pencil? Mark it. That's what you do when you don't know measurements, or you're not good at measurements, I should say. And then we'll get my trimmer out. That little piece off. Something to stamp on this. Let's see. Let's see what they got in here. I have no idea. You know what? I just remember I already stuck it down, but I can still do it. I forgot I wanted to do the veining. Let's see. Space here. What's this one? Happy Thanksgiving. I might could use that. Blocks would be nice. Okay. And let me see. Should have stamped off. It's a little bit darker than what I want. I guess that's okay. I'll have to go for it now. Y'all ever do that? Do something, then wish you had done something different? Yeah. I always forget about stamping off first on things. I think I'm always afraid it'll be too light, because I'm not a very heavy stamper to begin with. Alright, let's see. Got that. I probably should have just left that open. I need tag and what I'm going to stamp. This will go on the inside. And I do know I want to stamp. Actually, instead of stamping, I think I'll do this. If I can do it without making a mess. Is the trick. I just ordered some daubers. I think this would have been a lot easier if I had my daubers. I've got some homemade daubers. I guess I could have used those. They're getting kind of worn out. That's why I ordered some actual finger daubers. They're smaller than the homemade daubers anyway. So I thought they would work better. Well, there's my yellow one right there. No, that's the orange one. I don't know what looks yellow on that. That's weird. That's really weird. Or maybe it's supposed to be orange and yellow on here. Yeah, I've got to get some more of these. I'd like to have one for each color, really. Would be nice. Okay, that's good enough. And this is masking tape, which you have to be really careful to keep it from being too sticky. What I did first was I stuck it to my arm to get a lot of the stickiness off. So that way it wouldn't rip my paper. I found that really helped. I really want to get the oh, what's it called? Everybody keeps telling me about it. The tape. It's reusable tape like this. I'll think of it. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. I've been wanting to get some of that. Alright, I need something on the front. Can't make up my mind. I might just do Happy Thanksgiving. don't know if I want to do their tags. Let's see what punch I've got. That punch is so loud. Pumpkin pie, that looks like a Cajun craze now that I look at it. I think that's what that was, Cajun craze. In fact, I believe it is. And that's really bigger than what I need. Oh, I stamped it wrong anyway. Alright, let's try this again. I can see my fails. I think I have problems with this block sometimes. And then right here at this table too, where my table is, I think it dips. I have noticed I have to stamp closer to me. Let's try this again. This is a smaller piece. I really need to trim it out more. There's got to be a smaller piece in here too. I keep every little scrap. For some reason the ribbons are on top. And I keep the whole tray of them. Teeny tiny ones here. I wonder if that's too little. That's too little. Let's see this one. I need more light. And I'm trying to hurry so I can get this edited and up. I'm gonna try it. Okay, let's get it down here because for some reason when I stamp down here it does seem to stamp better. Rock this one a little bit for some reason. There we go. Seems to be okay. Now let's punch it out. Got something flying around me. Okay, you know what? I think we need to cut that down a little bit. Where's my one? We'll just use this little one. Cut that down. Okay. That, and I don't know what I want to put inside of it yet, so you know what, I think I'll just leave it for now. I got it decorated. Thanksgiving. Pop that up. Just find some little thingies. Put that here, and maybe a little bow or something. Let's see what I've got. I could use one of my little scrap ones. So these are all my little scraps. Here's one already made. That up there and then the bow down here. Do that. And then some gems. Gems. Okay. Glue dot. Now most of the time kits, paper pumpkin kits, come with They come with everything you need to make a kit, a card kit, but this one was boxes. I need this. And then I always like to find other ways to use the kit and use other supplies to see what else you can do with the kit. So that's what I usually show on my channel. For those people that are more advanced or whatever, or would like to see what else you could do with the kits besides just what it shows. One of these. So we need 3. There we go. And there is our finished card. And there's the other 2 cards that I made. So these are 3 alternatives that you can do with that kit. The paper pumpkin kit, I should say. And come back. Oh, almost knocked over everything on my table. Come back and I'll show you some more cards, projects that I'll be doing with the kit. And I hope you all enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. Please give me a thumbs up and share. That helps me out. And if you're not a subscriber yet, I would love it if you would subscribe and click the notification bell. I appreciate you watching. And happy National Card Making Day. I hope you have had a chance. Ooh, there's a bug flying around. Sorry about the little gnat flying. I hope you've had a chance to make a card and share it with someone. And if you subscribe down below, I will put your name in a bowl or something, and I'll draw a winner and see about passing a card to you. And you can win a paper pumpkin card from me, one of these cards. So again, thank you for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.